kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's fun. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. It's a run to the left. First down. We're looking for more now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback. Finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the move now. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
He's brought down, but a solid gain. Moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
An inside give now from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Offense has reached the red zone now. On first down, it's play action. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Here comes the bunch formation. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Running play called on 3rd and short. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, LSU.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the receiver. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen A really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Makes a quick catch.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Here's the handoff. Has the 1st down and more. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
That is 2 consecutive runs for 1st downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Well, pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. He's running out of time here. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Anytime you see a defense sit back in cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Hands off to the left. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. I'm curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Caught, completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Looking to chuck it again. The receiver grabs it.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking for 6. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. At the 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Snags a quick throw. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense now operating in empty. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. And moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. Comes up with the catch. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quick throw to the left. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. To the right to get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. One more play before they head to the locker room. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Dropping back, it's Russell. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Breaks into open space. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So here we go. Let's see what the play call is on 4th and long from their own 40. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Back to throw. It's Russell. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Hawkins. They finally make a tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
All right, this This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looks to the left, pass caught. Touchdown, tied. They couldn't stop him there.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Fung. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Opening play at the drive, quick throw to the left. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Important second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A crucial pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, and he fumbled the ball. Potential disaster here. Touchdown, Bama. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
LSU 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Let's it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
And the tight end hauls in on the corner route. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Russell. Gets the ball on Heisman's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The shotgun running play call. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Finally throws it deep to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking.
Well, everybody wants to talk about the quarterback and the receiver after a touchdown like that. Instead, you know where I'm going, Chris. The offensive line. My gosh, how long did he have back there? 4, maybe 5 seconds to be able to read the defense and then find his receiver for the touchdown.
He'll take off from deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? To the air. It's Russell. Makes a quick grab. It's a fumble. Falls on himself to avoid disaster. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he's stopped short of first down yardage. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion makes it 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. To throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Russell. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Touchdown, Alabama. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers. When you break down the matchup for two excellent teams, this is exactly what we would have expected.
Well, in fact, all week you and I have been talking about this game and what we thought might happen and how it might play out. This is what we thought. We thought we'd see a close game, two evenly matched opponents. But now you've got one team that has a chance to get a last-second score at the very end to win it.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Dropping back. It's a Russell. Pass not complete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pass complete on a crosser. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. And you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. So here we go. One last chance to win it in regulation and avoid the risk of overtime. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Quick throw to the left side. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Here we go. One last chance for this offense to score and win it in regulation. On the run here. Let's it go. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Incompletion sets up a second down. The back's got it. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They're in position now for the possible game winner. Just got to get up to the ball and spike it. And first down, they go right back to him. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stopping the clock with 21 seconds remaining. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Touchdown, tied. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. A play action, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.